What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's deck Partners in Punishment. Why Partners in Punishment? Well, today we're focusing on, guys, now I'm going to be honest, it took me a while to get this deck to where it is right now. Is it perfect right now? It's not, but it's fun, right? It's not particularly a competitive deck. We didn't do too well in ranked matches, but in play matches we definitely held our own. I think, like, even with the not so great versions, we were like 7-2 and all that. But cracking 50-50 is reaching high in ranked matches right now. But anyways, all that aside, you're going to have some fun with this one, guys. So we're focusing on using All Will Be One. This is how this deck came about. Really wanted to use this to, whenever I opened it up, so I wanted to use it. So whenever we put a counter on a permanent, we deal that much damage to a player. So I went through the proliferation trees and all this, but I mean, oftentimes you don't have enough creatures on the board, counters on the board to make a difference. However, our two main creatures that we're using are going to be the partners, Helena and Elena, and the Averbach Caretaker, which transforms into the Hollow-Hinged Huntsmaster. So guys, the Huntsmaster has hexproof. At the beginning of combat, it's putting two counters on a permanent. That's going to give us, if the All Will Be One is down, that's going to give us 2 damage to any target. Could take care of some small creatures, right, if we needed to. If it's nighttime, it's putting 2 counters on each creature. So that will proc this multiple times for each creature. It's going to proc 2 for each creature you get. So if you have 4 creatures on the board, it's going to proc a 2 4 times. It's going to give us 8 damage spread out over 4 different targets. So we can take out multiple creatures that way. The Helena and Elena, guys, is going to put... Now, what you want to do, if you want to have 2 of these on the board, this is going to be protected with hexproof anyway, unless, player sacrifices a creature. And then this one is going to put a +X where it's Helena and Elena's power. So we can use the Caretaker to pump Helena and Elena to get their counters bigger and bigger. So it could be 2, it could be 4, it could be 6, it could be 8, whatever it is that turn. When we put that counter on one of our other various creatures out here, will give that much damage to one single target with All Will Be One. And guys, it's going to be great when it happens, okay? We're also using the Halpack Piper. It can't be countered when it comes in to get us this Caretaker a bit cheaper if we can't ramp to it quickly enough, right? And then that becomes untapped. That can get the 2. This can get that if this is down, right? So it's pretty good. So we want to protect these 2 guys. The Caretaker's protecting itself, which is fantastic. The partners, they're a little bit vulnerable. So we have a few protection spells here, guys. We have Tybar Stand out there. So it gets X plus X plus X. Main thing is hexproof, so we can hexproof it for and indestructible for just 1 green mana. And Gaia's Gift gives it a bonus counter, so if this is down, it gives us 1 damage to target creature or to an opponent. Could go right to face, right? And it also gets hexproof indestructible at the same time. So we want to pump to this. This is 6 mana, so we do have some pump spells here using creatures, guys, because we do want a board presence, and we also want to weed out some of those removal spells from our opponent if we can. So we can use the Bushwhack. Now this could also be part of our removal here, right? But that can be used to search for a land, or if we have a pesky flyer that we can't get reach, we can use the Bushwhack to, or if we don't have reach, anyways, you know what I mean. We can use it to search for a land, or we can use it as a fight mechanic. We got the Cultivator out here, guys. If we tap it, we can put an oil counter on it, which again can proc all we want if it's down. And then we can remove that to untap a land, so essentially it's ramp. So if you only have 1 red land out there and you need 2, you can tap it, then untap it, and now you have 2. Scrap Gorger, guys, it can be tapped for 1 mana of any color. If it exiles a target card in the graveyard, it gets a counter, so the counter can be used again to deal 1 damage. 3 counters becomes a +3. Right, Taxidermist just for some ramp there, +3, +2. We're not really looking for that. The main thing we're using this for is 1 mana of any color. Vorak, when it comes in, you can search the top 4 cards, grab a land from that if you need to. We have the Kadama here of the West Tree, guys. We're using a lot of modified creatures. That's our plan. So when one does damage to an opponent, then we can just toss a land onto the battlefield. It's fantastic. Again, we already talked about our protective spells here. We got Gaia's Gift and Tybar Stand. A little bit of removal with the Braid. It is what it is. It's 3 damage or destroy an artifact. People play artifacts quite a bit lately. And then the Liberator here, guys. We can sacrifice to destroy a target artifact or enchantment, or if it becomes nighttime, we can just attack and it will do that. If we have this attacking, we have this down and it's nighttime. It's hexproof, it's not going to get destroyed on the attack. Another thing I wanted to talk about too, guys, with Halpak Piper, if we have this on the battlefield and our turn comes around, because you do need to tap it in order to use it, then when we tap and bring out one of these creatures that is not casting a spell, we can make it nighttime quite easily. A few other things just to go with the to finish out the deck here, guys, are things with counters on them. Invigorating Hot Springs. I don't even know if I've played this maybe once in this deck so far. We only have one copy of it. I would not recommend crafting more unless you have, like, you know, a jillion uncommons, because they happen. But it comes in with 4 counters on it, so if the all will be 1 is down, it comes down with 4 counters. Then if you put 1 counter on something else, that's transition, that becomes another counter, so we can get essentially 5 damage from this just like that. Again, with and same thing, My Glass comes down with 5 counters on it, a big hit to something if it's on the board that we don't like. And then there's some utility. We can use Menace, 2+2/+2, or destroy an artifact or enchantment as well, because, you know, enchantments are tricky to get rid of. Then we just brought down the Koth, guys, because it's getting +2. These are counters, right, on your planeswalkers. If you have this on the board and the all will be 1, you +2 it. That's 2 damage going to something. You can get this up to -7, -8 pretty quickly. And then you get an emblem, and whenever a mountain enters the battlefield in your control, it deals 4 damage to a target. Also has -3 there that can deal damage equal to the number of mountains to a target creature as well. Target creature. So that's about it, guys. We have some, dual lands there. A couple that come in after 2 lands. One, the Copper Line Gorge, comes in with 2 or fewer lands. Hunter Maze, just to get some card draw should we need it. Same thing with Autonomous Furnace. Besiege You, just because we have one, again, quick and easy route to destroy an artifact or enchantment. 7 mountains, 9 forests. That's the deck, guys. It's fun. It just is. I've been playing it for a few days. This is like version, I don't know how many. We made a lot of different changes, but so far, for the cards that I have in my collection, this is working out, and this is pretty fun. And I think you will find it fun too. So, if you like the deck, if you like the idea of it, please hit that like button. Always nice to get a subscribe from you guys as well if you're enjoying the content so far. I think I'm rambling on in this one. So, let's take this deck to the battlefield and see it in action. Okay, the Techno Trance God. I remember being in a few of those about 20 years ago. Hand looks... Well, we got 2 of our big parts of the combo, so it looks okay. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Bushwhack is good. 2 or fewer lands with this one. We'll get the Cultivator out there. Okay, we're going up against Rack. Oh, not one of these. Now, do we have... We have some of Braids in there. We're obviously going to block that to start. So we need to... Aha! That an artifact? It sure is, my man. I'm digging it. Much concede here. Actually, let's dig up another land. Let's go for a forest here. Right, because our Koth can find us mountains. Right, so we get the Piper out next turn. Oh, really? For 1 creature? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. But that's fine. Let's see if we can get this down this turn now. Yes, the Koth we can use next turn to help us find some lands should we need to. I'd like to get the Caretaker down before the partners. We should be able to do it this turn and make it night. Yes, sir. Next. No attacks. Here we go. Let's get another one down. No, let's go for the Liberator here. Oh, they they quit anyway. Okay, Sir Locke. Hopefully they let us get some combos off here. It would be great if we, if they don't pummel us into the ground first. Tyvar, oh, we got a mulligan here. Yeah, we do need to mulligan here. Better hand. I think we'll get rid of the Kodama here. Yes. I mean, we could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, for sure. Okay, coming in with the Furnace. Maybe some card draw later should we need it. Okay, mono red. Here we go. This could be tricksy. All will be 1 is nice. Scrap Gorger going down. Oh, one of those ones? Okay, so tap it and then cast. Alright, that's interesting. So, we'll get this out. Find another land. And another land it is. Another forest here. If we get the Koth, we can get all the mountains we need, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, that is haste. What's a 2/2? We'll just tap this then for green. Okay. No creatures to exile. Yes, let's do this. Next turn will be pretty big. Okay, that's fine. Also fine-ish, not that great. And now what? Another one? Okay. Interesting. But we'll bring this guy down. That's 4, so we'll kill one of their alchemists here. That's fine. Okay, and that's all we're gonna do. No attacks, end the turn. We could use Tyvar Stand should we need to protect our My Glass there. Oh, they don't have anything? Really? Okay. Let's do this. Get rid of you. Yeah, let's just do your face here. My turn. Okay, so let's just get a land. Land is more important here. And we will a turn. Okay. Yeah, we get it. If it has none in the graveyard, 3 less. Exile 3 non-creature and copy it and pay the copy without paying its mana cost. So we're going to do a lightning strike. Resolve. We'll use a Tybar stand on Scrap Gorgers to choose to do it. That's great. And we will do... How much can we do it for? 4, right? 4. Oops. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We don't mind that. It was 1. Okay. Don't have enough for the Abrade as well. 2. Okay, and then we can just do this. Just get rid of this thing. Don't have any graveyard effects anyway. It doesn't really matter. Well, counter on. This thing dies. Perfect. All right, good turn. And we can still protect something our next turn. No attacks. That's not the point of this one. Yeah. Alright, what do you have this turn, my man? Sir Luck? Another one? Come on, man. They only got 1 card in their graveyard, though. They can do the same thing, but the only other card, non-land, non-creature, they don't have anything. Okay. We just have to do this. 1 and 2 is 3. So we'll get rid of the... Yeah. 1. Okay, now we're in action here. No attacks. Right, so we're gonna get 4 damage. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. That's 2. Draw a card. Let's draw a card. That's good, because that's 2. Two. 2. This one for green. Yeah. 4. There we go. That thing's gone. That's great. Reach, trample, doesn't have vigilance. 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's no attacks here. We don't need to attack. Right. We don't need to attack here. What in the heck is this all about? Oh my goodness. We can't do this again. Right? Come on, man. That's 4 of those. Draw another card. Why not? Okay. Okay. So this is fine. Do this again. Luckily we happen to braid this time. Okay. Now what? They can't attack with the egg. Scrap Gorger coming in for 7. Yeah, get rid of you for sure. To the base. Certainly could have gotten rid of more. Trample, we can get rid of one of that little thing. So let's do... No, it's only 1 counter. Should have done 2, that's okay. That's alright, we'll get rid of that. We got 2 defenders here. End of turn. Cast the instant sorcery, remove. Okay. Not a big deal. They needed a bajillion charge counters. Four damage. Not enough. Four. Slime. It's not gonna die to 4. Now what do you do? Nothing. That was a waste, dude. Okay. Now we're gonna pump them up. Okay. Okay, they're gonna take 9. That's great news, dude. We get stronger, and now everything gets a counter. Mountain. Good game. Okay, Rocky Rose. You're delicious. Huh? Land is... Yeah, nice hand. Not too shabby. Our opponent goes first, but that's okay. These are nice. Okay, let's just get this out first then. So depending on what they do now, it's the braid or the taxer. Okay, well they have a counter spell to that right away. They might. If they do, they do. So be it. We're just trying to ramp here. Yeah, they have a counter spell. No, they don't. Very interesting. Not that interesting, certainly. But that's what we were predicting. So experimental augury, maybe? They one of those decks? No. Kaito, maybe? No, they're a proliferation deck. These ones too. Okay, so we have that there. We don't want to play that just yet. Yeah, let's play the braid here. They don't need that on the field. That can do damage in the long run. And we'll just attack for one. We might as well. Seeing we're here. Right, because blue-black is going to have a lot of removal. And they're not doing anything. Okay. Let's get this guy out. That way... Search for that mountain. If they counterspell it, I'm okay with that. He's not as essential as the partners. Well, that's great.
There can be no victory. Then I will retake this land.
He's not as essential as the partners. The Piper right now is essential. The My Glass is not. But that's in there in case we get the all will be one. It comes in with 4 counters on it. 5 counters, sorry, which is huge. Well, we'll just pick this guy, obviously. Okay. Frascus Fall, alright. So, I mean, we can use... I'd like to save this for the... Alright, we can do another 2 for this guy.
I'll never forget the whole.
Get another mountain here. And now play that, and now we're into emblem territory, right? We most certainly are. I mean, they probably don't have a Destroy Planeswalker card, because I'm sure they would have used it instead of Vraska's Fall last turn. Okay, Halpack Piper cannot be countered. That's why we saved it last turn. I should have said that out loud. Okay, that's fine with me. Well, fine or not, I can't do anything about it, can I? Oh, yeah, I can't. Use all our red mana. Okay. Let's, -7 here. Okay, and we will take out the...
Land is on my side.
We really need land here, don't we? Did we play one just then? I can't even remember. No, we never. So let's look for land. We need another forest is what we need. Okay, we'll play that, and we will play the cultivator here. Play the piper. Play the piper. Probably could have done the cultivator, but this could be a mistake. Yeah, I should have known. Should have played the cultivator. That's okay. Okay. So now we can just +2 here.
Retake this land from Phyrexia.
Okay. There's 4 damage coming at you. They got kind of mana screwed there, didn't they? Okay, and we got the Tyvar stand should they want to get rid of our partners here. Let's end the turn. Might even draw a card next turn. I think I will on their turn, unless they do something to our partners. Zero is fine. Okay, protect it. No need for that. No need for that.
We have the high ground.
We'll certainly do have the high ground, my friend. Okay, and the cultivator comes out. Yes, sir. Okay, so far so good. And we can still draw a card here. Might as well. Okay, not the greatest, but we'll save that. No need to waste our green land. Let them think we got something that we can use. I mean, they need to get rid of 2 creatures or planeswalker. Okay, nothing big in our hand, my friend. Oh my goodness. What can you play? A land here? I think that's the game, my friend. Yeah, no big deal. Good game. Okay, guys, trying out a ranked match against Stu. Well, sort of like it. I'll have to get another land. We'll keep this though. I mean, we're starting off a little behind, but that's it. Alright, we'll put the furnace out there. Get a forest, bushwhack, search for another land. Could put the taxidermist out there. So we get a forest. Okay. Okay. Let's get to besiege you. Okay, we'll get the taxidermist down next. Right. They might want to burn that. That's fine with us. We want all the burn spells going against creatures we don't need for our combo. Okay, very good. They're losing 2 life in the process. It was a ramp card, but that's it. So is Vorak. 2 of them. Piper, I think I'm going to leave alone until we may get a tie bar stand or the Gaia's Gift. Okay, what do you do? Draw a second card, put that on there, and when it dies, create an artifact creature. Okay. So we'll do this and get ourselves a land here. Yeah, okay. Don't have a reach yet, but we can get reach with the partners. Okay, they're losing more life, but they are drawing cards now. There's our, so we have our combo in hand, right? We do want some protection spell. So let's do what? Let's get another Borak out here. It gives us lots of board presence. Alright. Another land. That's great. And the Bushwhack, I mean, we could get rid of that, but we might as well not do that yet this turn, because we don't want their Flower to come on board just yet. Right? Yeah. Now, I mean, we could attack. It gets a 1/1. But we don't need to do that yet. That's not our end game. Okay, so they're pumping actually. Yeah, so yeah. Need to get rid of that. I never thought about the arena drawing them a second card, so they're going to be pumped every single turn. They're getting more again. Now it's just a 4/3. We'll still take it out with our Borak. Oh, second card. You should be... they don't need to save it, though. So they're digging for something. What are they... Let's get rid of lands. Okay, again, they're losing life. We're fine with that. Okay. Let's see here. And I mean, don't need to kill that right now. It is an instant. The Piper, one more land would be good. So we could take that out now before it becomes too strong. It'll become a 3. Let's do it on their turn. So we don't need to do anything here. No attacks, because we don't want that flyer coming online yet. Now we can still do 3 damage. They may have protection, but I doubt it. So that's a problem. Sort of. Okay. They're tapped out, which is good. Gives us a chance to get the Piper down and the Caretaker down. We will discard a Bushwhack here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the Piper down. Yeah. We can't tap this yet, so we will get rid of a mountain for now. We can't tap it. I wasn't thinking straight that time. They can exile that. We'll attack this time. So they have a removal for the Piper now is the question. Okay. That's their removal. They don't have any more. Not for one. So now... we should have kept that, actually. We should have kept that. I'd like to draw a card here. I certainly would, because if we get a Tyvar stand or something, not quite what we wanted. Right? Because I want to protect the partners here, but we will hold on to that in case they get rid of the Piper. So we're getting that on there, and might as well attack. End the turn, and it should go nighttime now, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, we'll just take the Liberator. It's fine. They're losing life. We are hexproof now. Unfortunately, we do have to play the creatures, but that's fine. That they become hexproof as well. We can get rid of the Bushwhack for that matter. We can get the Outland Liberator out is even better, because we'll start attacking and destroying their enchantments. Oh, sacrifice. What do we sacrifice here? That's a good question, isn't it? That is a good question. Very good. Have to do this one. I want to keep our hexproof up, right? Okay, that's fine. Just make a ninja. Big deal.
With the right tools?
Oh, you didn't attack.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'll be taking that now.
Alright, so... oh, wait now. Don't have haste. But we will. We will. That's the game. Right? Alright, man. Alright guys, I just want to show you the combo in its full action. We get the all will be one down here. As you can see, we have the partners and the Huntsmaster on board. So we're going to pump up one creature with the partners, and then all of our creatures get a +2 counter from the Huntsmaster or the Caretaker, right? And just 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now that could be to any creature, but all his creatures have hexproof. And then we have one shot of 15 from the damage of the partners. So when that pops off, I've only got it to go twice. It can be pretty fun. So that was the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. you know, it's fun. I'm telling you, you are going to have fun with this one. Of course, you can always tweak it yourself, but yeah, try it out. I'm telling you. Again, not really going to be competitive in ranked, but you don't always have to play ranked. Sometimes a good old play game just to try some combos out is always a good time. And you still get those wins for those precious gold coins. Am I right? So guys, once again, I'll ask you please to like the video if you liked it. Please consider subscribing. You know, I'll see you guys in the next video. And until next time, bye-bye.